So I get to trade my purple underwear in for red underwear. Yeah. Alright, Quickman's all that's left. His is a level that definitely stuck some people, no question. Do I need an extra guy? Not really. So again, we'll switch to Metal Blade. And life is going to be easy. Now, this guy's level is another one of those levels like Heatman's level where people would get stuck at it because of those beams right there. These beams kill you in one hit. So I took that hit because I get all of this. It's worth it. So what a lot of people do is they use Flashman's weapon. Because when you use Flashman's weapon, you can freeze those beams. So there's going to be a place ahead where it's basically a straight gauntlet. There's a gauntlet of those beams. And if you use Flashman's flash beam, then you're free to go, because it just freezes time. But if you know exactly where to go, exactly how high to jump, you can get through it without using them. And I'm doing okay so far. Oh god! I'm dead! Holy, how did I not die there? I'm gonna die here? No? Am I gonna make this? Looking good! Oh, I can't believe I lived. Oh crap, see, that's what I'm talking about. Need the regular beam here. There's very few things that Metal Man's gun doesn't work on, but these guys are definitely one of them. And I'll take that. Okay, so the reason I like to save the flash beam is because it's not a beam, you just activate it and you freeze time. The reason I like to save it for here is because as soon as you start the fight, you use it, and for every 2 bars of energy you lose on the weapon, he loses 1 life. And so now we just switch to the pea shooter and we fight him like a man. And you're done. Because real men wear blue underwear, they don't have a scissor on their heads, or a boomerang on their head. Q! Get equipped with the quick boomerang. Yeah, because I invested in a slow boomerang once. Not worth it. And now it's time for the Wily Castle. Yes, wiggle your eyebrows, old man. And there it is. The final area. And oh look, it's broken into several stages. So let's get it on. Oops, that was close. I forgot rule number 1, switch to Metal Man. Alright, so now we're going to use item 3. One of the few places that you use it. So the little white glowy things are health, and the little squarish, hexagon-shaped kind of things refill your sub-weapon's life, or your sub-weapon's energy. And item 3 counts as a sub-weapon. And then, see, those are, that's it right there. And see, when I change it, they change to red. There we go. They basically change to whatever color of the weapon that you have. If you're just in your regular pea shooter, they're blue. If you touch them with your pea shooter, they don't do anything. So the energies, if you touch them with If you touch them while you're equipped to a weapon that hasn't lost any energy yet, you wasted it. You have to switch to the weapon that you want. It doesn't automatically allocate it to whatever weapon needs it. Later on in the series, they add like a special item you can find that will do that for you. But that's much later in the series. Let's see, do I need that? Sure, I do. Sure, let's fill that up. Get a little more here. Cool. Quite frankly, I'll probably never use the number 3 again for the rest of the game, but it still makes me feel better to have it filled up. No point using my pea shooter here, or not using my pea shooter here. If you're wondering why I wait to shoot that guy when he has a little shield up, you can't hurt him. Alright. Oops. And just run. There's a lot of just running here. So, one of the areas where the Metal Blade doesn't work so well is when you're fighting enemies whose weak point is a small area. If it's a small area, the Blade Saw has a large hitbox area. So, if it touches an area that's not hurtable before it touches the hurtable area, it will immediately become deflected and it's useless. It's like no longer a projectile. So when you're fighting enemies that have small hurt areas, it's better to not use it. It's better to use this because that's a really small weapon, so you're guaranteed to get more shots in. And it's easier to get them in. Here we go. And Giant Dragon! Ah! Not okay. Not okay, Khaleesi. Put this thing away. I don't need to deal with this. Oh no! I killed myself. Got what I deserved. That was dumb. That dragon is difficult and easy at the same time. Alright. Let's see if it works. So normally when you hit things that take multiple hits to kill, specifically bosses, you hit them once and they have this sort of frame of animation where they get hit and they're flickering and you can't hurt them again. But for whatever reason, the dragon doesn't have that, so you can just wail shots into him. Oh, good God, are you... Alright, that's cool. Yeah, taking damage from the dragon isn't really a thing. Having a misstep and falling to your death and having to start all over is a thing. There we go. See, so long as you don't get hit by him, he's not that tough. Another thing that makes him hard is that I swear his fireballs knock you back further than anything else in the game, like twice as much. So that basically when you get hit by them, it's almost impossible to try to prevent yourself from getting knocked into the hole. It's like you get hit by it, it's like, oh, you're going to get dragged until you're over the pit and then just die.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and check out Part 5.